What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Jets defense. Um, I was asked to do this, and it's basically to scout them before the Dolphins game. I kind of stopped doing this this season just because of how bad we've been playing. But now that we've got a bit of a spark, I think it's more worth doing. So let's get into it. I do have a bit of a family emergency I have to get to later. That's why I am literally waking up at 7 a.m. and then just doing it right now. So, because, yeah, I'm not going to have a bunch of time. I'm probably not even going to be able to put this out today. It's probably going to come out like Friday or something like that. So, whatever. Anyway, let's go. So right off the bat, the Jets seem to have switched to a 4-3 defense, which is interesting. Looking at man coverage with a single high safety. Okay. Come on. Yeah, same 4-3 defense. This looks more like a zero blitz, unless these two drop back. They don't. They're in man. Single high, 4-3, man coverage. Let me take a look at that. Yeah. Yeah, so now they're going to back up. Still single high. They're loading the box here. It's more of a cover 3. No, it's still man. Okay. And I just chose their most recent game to watch for the Jets defense because there isn't really a matchup that they've played so far that's like us offensively with a terrible offensive line. And, inconsistent receiver play and running back play. They haven't really played anybody like that yet. So I just used their most recent game. When I scout their offense, I probably watch their game against New England because our defenses schematically are similar. More like a zero blitz. This guy's gonna stay here and play contain. Actually, no. They are going to drop back. So this is more like a disguised cover 2 look. Or actually more like quarters. The corners drop back too. Okay. That was man-to-man, even though one of them was playing off of Diggs. More man. But there was just 2 deep safeties instead of 1. Seeing a lot of man coverage. One moment. Alright, so, yeah, I wanted to take a look at their depth chart real quick. So, you know, John Franklin Myers, sure, as an edge rusher. Sheldon Rankins is more their one tech. We got Quentin Williams at 3, and Shaq Lawson is their other edge rusher. Interesting, they straight up have Hamza Nazirladeen as a will linebacker. That's interesting. He can certainly do that, but I would let him play some safety too. But but Deshaun Phillips, C.J. Mosley, and Quincy Williams are their linebackers. Okay. Just wanted to kind of familiarize myself a little bit. Okay, let's get back into it. So yeah, still single high, man-to-man. Seeing a lot of man coverage, both with 1 or 2 safeties. And I've even seen some 0 blitzes, where there's no safety help. They have mixed in some quarters coverage, but it's really the only zone we've really seen. We've seen a little bit of cover 3. Like that. But it's looking like a lot of man, so look to see some bunch formations like Buffalo's doing now, with some like crossing routes and slants and outside stuff and stuff like that. Just look for things like that. Your man coverage beaters. Don't be surprised if we throw a goal line fade similar to that, but maybe like Mac Hollins or something, or Gesicki. But there's nothing like super crazy with their defense. They're not. I mean, they are the Jets. Now our offense is terrible, so I am worried about like Quentin Williams, who can hurt you. Shaq Lawson can hurt you. We definitely can't be doing shit like this, just randomly dropping the football. That's for damn sure. We're not that lucky. We won't get that shit back. Okay. I was watching that. Alright, they're going to load the box man-to-man, single high. Ashton Davis seems to be usually their single high safety. He makes sense. He is their free. Alright, so this time they're going with a straight 0 blitz. Nope. Okay. So they make it look like a 0 blitz, like he's in man or he's going to rush, but last second he's going to drop back and be the single high. And look for that and pass rush, man. That's going to be an issue against every team for us just because of our offensive line. Just get used to pass rush. 2 deep safeties now. But really, it is still single high because once the play is snapped, Ashton is going to become the single high, and this safety is going to crash down. It's a lot of what we've seen across the league. A lot of teams are doing these types of things now. Alright, so it's looking like this is more of a zero blitz situation. It looks like this DB is either going to be playing contain or rushing, whatever. It looks like he's now a man-to-man with, I think that's Cole Beasley. No. He is not. They're in zone. Okay. They seem to be pretty vulnerable when they're in zone. They don't seem to be very good at it. They seem to be a man coverage first defense. They don't seem to be particularly great in zone. So look for like your Jalen Waddles to really take off, and Albert Wilson, who's pretty good at beating man. Okay. Alright, this is looking like more of a cover 3 situation. We got our single high, we got our DBs dropping back. Not following the tight end. Yeah. And just from what I've seen from the Jets, this is pretty typical. But Sheldon Rankins and Quinnen can definitely hurt you on the interior end. We know that Shaq Lawson can be good. So, that D-line can be a threat. They do seem to be mostly rushing for it. They don't blitz a whole lot, but they do throw some in. I like how, as I say that, they blitz a DB and get a sack. Some stunt action. But nothing super crazy schematically. We'll watch like one more drive. Okay. So a single high. Is he going to drop back? Flag. I assume that other safety was going to drop back and it was going to be quarters. Based on because the corners were backing up too. We're looking at a similar thing. See how the corners are creeping back, like right before the snap? Nah, it's a cover 3. He actually is going to come down. Okay. Cover the flat. You just attack to the outside. Beat that corner. Maybe get some things with Albert Wilson or Jalen Waddle. Like that. We got to have time to actually make those types of throws, though, unfortunately, which is the difficulty with our team. Hopefully we can get running success like that, but I don't think so. Not consistently anyway. Alright, single high. A lot of single high safety looks. A lot of man coverage. Yeah. Oh. I called it incomplete. Okay. Alright, they're loading the box. More of a zero blitz. Yep. Goal line fade. Yeah. There you go. So, yeah. So a lot of single high safety looks, a lot of man-to-man, some zero blitzes definitely thrown in there. Basic 4-3 defense for the most part, but they do mix in some blitzes and stuff like that. They don't disguise them very well. They're pretty obvious with their blitzes, but we'll see. Obviously, our offensive line is terrible, so even with just their front four, I think they can probably get some pass rush, unfortunately. We're just going to have to try to play above it, hopefully get some sort of running game established, and hopefully give Tua enough time to, pick this defense apart. Because if he can throw the ball and, he gets a chance to really set his feet, I think we can shred this Jets defense. There's nothing really that special about it, so, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.